Welcome back to Try It With Bree, where I try things out so you don't have to. We've been using this dethatcher lately, so I want to show you some of the details of it and how it works. Right off the bat, this is a nice compact size and it's really lightweight and easy to move, which I like. It does come with two different kind of, I don't even know what we call these, dethatchers. So there's this one, which is kind of like your safer one that moves, and then the one that's on there that is really solid, and that's the one that we have used this time around. This one's really good for if you have a bunch of sprinklers, you're not sure entirely where they are. These will bend, so you're not going to completely bust a sprinkler or bust this. So it does come in kind of pieces. You do have to put the handle on and then tighten down here, but then your whole thing's put together. It is incredibly easy to move. It does have a safety handle you have to hold here, and then is just a button start. It is electric, so this one does have to plug in. And I do like that it comes with this little latch here, so you can put this on or your extension cord on that, and it will keep it from getting yanked or pulled out on you, and it will also keep it out of the way of everything, which is good too. It is fully adjustable, which we can do over here on the side. This is kind of as tall as it goes, and as it's an easy pull out. I find it easier to pull this thing if I lift it up and get the weight off it just a little bit, then it pops out nicely and it goes all the way down, or you can adjust it to higher levels. We had this all the way down on 4. Our yard needed a lot of work, so we had it pretty far down. It does have a handle on here as well, so if you're needing to pick it up, move it around, that helps a lot too. Now, this does come with a bag to catch everything in it that just hooks right on to the back. However, it is not very big. This was pretty small, and my husband ended up finding it easier just to do it without the bag and just to rake everything up easier. But if you're not doing a whole giant yard or you don't want to take the time to rake, it does have a bag. It does have a nice handle on there, so it's easy to dump. You are going to have to dump it probably quite a bit. Also, we did not or have not dethatched our yard in about 8 years, so there's a lot there. So if you've done yours more recently, that might not be too much of an issue. If we take a look under here, you've got your other blade on this, and you can adjust it by taking out this red pin right here. Take that out, and then we can open this up right here. There's a little latch which allows this to pop out. So we got to wiggle it and pop it out, and that's what your other one looks like. And then we are able to pop this one in place. It's got this bigger side and that other side. This is what will go in your second side. This is what that screw latch will go on, and you can see it fits in here and matches right up. Make sure you open up this little lever latch area, pop it in, stick your screw back in, and then you are ready to go if this is the blade that you want to use. So that's all our parts and pieces and how this one goes together. So let's look at how this works and the results after.
You can see my yard needs some love and some work. This is before we have touched anything, dethatched it. We did not have a very cold winter this year, which actually may have helped, but we've got so much things that are dead. They're thick thatch spots. Really needed a lot of work, so let's get going on that. So you can see here, this is really easy to use, just like a regular lawnmower. You're just gonna slowly go around your whole entire yard with this. My husband does say be careful with not going super fast. It does pull forward quite easily all by itself. So make sure that you're not going too fast, just so it has time to get everything worked up. He did go across the entire yard both directions. So he went like horizontally one way and vertically other way, north, south, east, west, however you want to think about it. And it did a really good job. You can see here the side that is thatched and then the side that is not. And there's way more dead grass and stuff in this side. And then the side that has been thatched already, you give more air and more breathing room, and you can see a lot more of the dirt as well and the dead spots. This is what our yard looked like immediately after we had thatched and raked up all the leaves and the extra grass and anything else that was on our yard. And it doesn't look fabulous. This definitely is a it gets better before it gets worse kind of situation. So at first, it probably is going to look a little sketchy if you're doing anything like us where you're having to kind of bring a yard back to life. But it did a really good job of getting all the extra thatch up and out of the way. You can see that giant pile. That's after a whole other trash can full. And then a week later, after we're really good with watering and everything, you can see there's a lot of the green coming back. Obviously, we've got spots that still need to grow in, but a lot more green.
So if you're on the hunt for a dethatcher for your yard, that is fairly easy to use, really lightweight, and did the job quite well. I would definitely look into this one. We have liked it quite a bit. It's done our whole yard really well. Don't forget to follow for more everyday reviews because not everything belongs in your cart.